Jade Cargill to return on WWE Raw and reveal the truth. Major Bayley botch? For possible finishes to final Women's Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Former WWE NXT Women's Champion Roxanne Perez will go one-on-one against Judgment Day's Raquel Rodriguez this week on Raw in an Elimination Chamber qualifier match. The Prodigy had a record run at Royal Rumble this year, staying in the match for more than an hour, while her current rival, Bayley, has already qualified for the Chamber match. Roxanne has one hurdle before the Elimination Chamber, and it's Raquel Rodriguez. Moreover, apart from facing Roxanne Perez, Big Mommy Cool, and her partner Liv Morgan also might be confronted by the current WWE Women Tag Team Champions, Bianca Belair and Naomi. Both Morgan and Rodriguez are suspected of being behind the attack on Jade Cargill on SmackDown a few months back, and new video evidence points fingers at the Judgment Day members. Thereby, Raquel Rodriguez's contest against Roxanne Perez might bear some consequences of it. This listicle will list out 4 possible finishes to the final Women's Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Bianca and Naomi cost Raquel Rodriguez the match. Bianca Belair and Naomi outright told SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis that they were going to Raw this week and accost Morgan and Rodriguez for their role in Jade Cargill's attack. Aldis had shown video footage to Naomi and Bianca, which showed 2 women walking by when Jade Cargill was being loaded into an ambulance. While it's not yet established the 2 women were indeed guilty, Bianca and Naomi were quick to jump to the conclusion that Morgan and Rodriguez were guilty, and they knew about it. Therefore, the duo can interfere in Raquel's Elimination Chamber qualifier match and cost her the match. Liv Morgan helps Raquel Rodriguez. While Liv Morgan has already qualified for the Elimination Chamber match, she might also help her partner to qualify for the match. The former Women's World Champion can distract the match referee, allowing Big Mommy Cool to pull off some unfair means to win the match. This would also mean Raquel can help Liv inside the chamber, where it's usually each star for themselves. The duo can tag and eliminate a few threats before turning their attention to each other. Bayley accidentally helps Roxanne Perez. Bayley is currently locked in an intense feud with Roxanne Perez on WWE NXT. She also competed in the Fatal 4-Way match at NXT Vengeance Day on Saturday, February 15, 2025. Even though she lost the match, her rivalry against the Prodigy seemingly hasn't ended so far. The role model might also come out to watch Roxanne's match with Raquel, and since she also has a rivalry with Big Mommy Cool, the two might target the other, causing Roxanne to win the match. Bayley and Roxanne could then settle their scores in the Elimination Chamber match. Jade returns to WWE and reveals Bianca/Naomi did it. Roxanne takes advantage and rolls Raquel up. Jade Cargill can also make a stunning return on WWE Monday Night Raw this week and reveal Naomi and Bianca Belair as the real attackers. The distraction might cause Roxanne to roll up Rodriguez and score the win. It was rumored even earlier that Bianca Belair might be the real culprit behind the attack on Jade, and their WrestleMania 41 feud was highly speculated. Jade returns to WWE and reveals Bianca/Naomi did it. Roxanne takes advantage and rolls Raquel up. Jade Cargill can also make a stunning return on WWE Monday Night Raw this week and reveal Naomi and Bianca Belair as the real attackers. The distraction might cause Roxanne to roll up Rodriguez and score the win. It was rumored even earlier that Bianca Belair might be the real culprit behind the attack on Jade, and their WrestleMania 41 feud was highly speculated. There are also other reasons to believe that it's not Morgan and Rodriguez who are the real masterminds behind Cargill's attack, but it could be the EST of WWE and Naomi. Bianca could have done it out of jealousy towards her tag team partner and took her out by allying with Naomi. Jade Cargill can make shocking revelations against the current WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, setting up her major rivalry against the two at WrestleMania 41. Jade Cargill to reveal popular star attacked her instead of Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Exploring the possibility Jade Cargill has been off WWE TV since suffering a mysterious backstage attack in November last year. Following months of speculation, WWE finally provided a major insight into the situation. Last night on SmackDown, Nick Aldis showed unseen video footage from the fateful night in which Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez were spotted around that scene. Since then, the WWE Universe has been abuzz, speculating that the Judgment Day members were the ones who attacked the Storm. However, That may not be the case, as a massive twist could be on the horizon. In a shocking turn of events, Cargill could return to SmackDown in the coming weeks, and Seth Rollins declares CM Punk his biggest rival and that he loves Roman Reigns. In a recent interview on Up and Adams with Kay Adams, Rollins was asked who he despised more between Punk and Reigns. Seth Rollins recently spoke about his intense rivalry with CM Punk and Roman Reigns following their chaotic clash at WWE Royal Rumble. The three superstars were involved in a heated brawl during the closing moments of the men's match. As Rollins and Reigns battled to eliminate each other, CM Punk seized the opportunity and took them both out. However, his victory was short-lived as Logan Paul ultimately defeated him. Seth Rollins recently spoke about his intense rivalry with CM Punk and Roman Reigns following their chaotic clash at WWE Royal Rumble. The three superstars were involved in a heated brawl during the closing moments of the men's match. As Rollins and Reigns battled to eliminate each other, CM Punk seized the opportunity and took them both out. However, his victory was short-lived as Logan Paul ultimately defeated him. Seth Rollins has lifted the lid on the reasons behind his dislike of CM Punk. The duo have been at odds since Punk returned to WWE at Survivor Series 2023 and looks set to meet for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 40 before a torn triceps muscle sidelined the Second City Saint. For over 6 months, that CM Punk and Seth Rollins reignited their feud in late 2024 and made history when headlining the debut of WWE Raw on Netflix, held at Los Angeles' Intuit Dome on January 6, 2025. Speaking during a recent appearance on The Maggie and Perloff Show, the former Shield member opened up about his strained relationship with CM Punk. Noting that both men have different perspectives on their relationship, there is a lot of personal history there between me and CM Punk and different perspectives. He's on a different side of and is 10 years older than I am. He sees our relationship a lot different than I did. It's been very interesting to kind of lay all of this out to the world because I think people see it from both sides, especially someone who might be a fan of CM Punk. They root for him and want him to come back and long for him to come back to WWE. Then you hear the side of the people who he sort of stepped on along the way with no apology and no remorse. You start to hear that and ask questions about whose side am I really on here? Who is a good guy and who is a bad guy? I think that's what makes it interesting for me. It's been an interesting time and year to lay all of that out, stuff I've kept inside for a long time. You see it pop out here and there in little interviews. Now I finally get a microphone and be able to unload on the guy. The truth is the truth, and sometimes it hurts. Seth Rollins names Dream WrestleMania 41 opponent. After being eliminated from the Royal Rumble by CM Punk on February 2nd, Seth Rollins attacked both the voice of the voiceless and Roman Reigns in a stunning assault at ringside. Seth Rollins will compete in a men's Elimination Chamber qualifying match next week on WWE Raw. He will face former Universal Champion Finn Balor in a singles match. However, wrestling veteran Vince Russo does not seem very excited about the two former rivals squaring off once again. The Visionary was present on last night's Raw, where he talked about his goals for the WrestleMania season. However, he was soon interrupted by Finn Balor. They touched upon their history, recalling the Universal Championship match between them years ago at SummerSlam. However, Vince Russo is not impressed with the matchup. The former WWE writer questioned if anyone's even interested in seeing the two collide during his appearance on Sportskeeda Wrestling's Legion of RAW. Is there anyone on this planet that cares about Seth Rollins and Finn Balor? Is there one person? One? He said both Finn Balor and Seth Rollins have not had a good start to